A bill to curb texting while driving is finally building momentum in the Florida House.
It would impose a $30 fine for anyone who does it and a $60 fine for doing it again within 5 years. Many say this bill has to pass because a new CDC study says 1 in 3 people admit texting or emailing behind the wheel. And that same study shows Americans use their phones while driving way more than Europeans.
Channel 4's Erica Rayco joins us live with a breakdown. Erica.
Bruce, a survey of drivers in the United States and in Europe found a big difference in the number of people who admit they text while behind the wheel. Federal government researchers reported on Thursday that 2/3 of us in the United States admits to doing this.
In the last 30 days, have you texted while driving?
I'm not going to lie, I sure have, all the time.
Have you texted while driving?
Yes. It's absolutely hard not to, especially when you drive most of the time.
In our own little survey of people in the River City, we found some honest people who owned up to doing it, and some we had to break in.
Have you texted while driving in the last 30 days?
No. Actually, take that back, yes. I have.
A new government study found Americans text at the wheel way more than our foreign counterparts. About 69% of Americans 18 to 64 years old admitted to using a cell phone while driving at least once in the past 30 days. That's compared to 21% of British drivers and 40% in France. Researchers say they can't put a finger on why the numbers are so different, but the law could play a role. In the U.S., states have different cell phone use laws, and in Europe, nearly all countries have a ban in place, something our crime analyst says we need in Florida.
I hope they continue their efforts so that they can make it illegal for you to text and drive, simply because it'll save lives. I mean, the math is very simple. If you stop texting while you're driving, that means that you're not being distracted while you're driving and paying close attention to the road. The likelihood of you getting into an automobile accident as a result of your own fault is greatly minimized.
Almost all experts agree it's distracting, even hands-free use, and many say people shouldn't use phones at all while driving.
I don't do that at all. It's dangerous. Like, I have children, so I got to make sure my focus is on the road at all times. Texting can wait.
The CDC says 33 states and the District of Columbia have some sort of ban on texting and driving. Florida is not one of those states, but the National Transportation Safety Board has recommended a blanket ban on texting while driving. They've also recommended the development of a technology that would ban cell phones, sort of disable them from a driver behind a moving vehicle. We're live this morning. Erica Rayco, Channel 4, the local station.